Hey everyone, we are going to make pasta with lentils, tomatoes, and olives. And this dish is going to come together for you in under 30 minutes, including prep time. So I already have my pasta cooking, and now I'm going to add a little bit of water, about a quarter cup of water, to my preheated pan. I've preheated over medium heat so that I can saute some onions. Now, since we don't use oil, the water will keep the onions from sticking. And even if you don't have a non-stick pan, you can still just use water and cook your onions in the water and they won't stick. So we're going to saute these onions for about 5 minutes until they're soft. Okay, so now our onions have cooked for 5 minutes and they're soft. And we're going to add the rest of our ingredients now, which is 1 can of lentils, and I have already drained and rinsed these. And we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. Now I'm using fire roasted tomatoes. You don't have to use fire roasted, but I think it gives it a really nice flavor. So we're going to add that in. And we're going to add 8 cherry or grape tomatoes that have been cut in half. We get some fresh tomatoes in there. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And you can chop the garlic yourself, or you can buy garlic already chopped up in a jar. And finally, we're going to add a half a cup of Kalamata olives. Now, I did not rinse my olives, but if you are trying to cut out salt in your diet, you may want to rinse those first because Kalamata olives can be quite salty. And so now we're just going to combine this, and doesn't that look great? And we're going to cook it for about 8 minutes just to let those flavors blend together. 8 to 10 minutes over medium. You don't need to cover it, just stir it every once in a while. My pasta is already done and I'm keeping it warm. I've drained it, I'm keeping it warm in this pan. So we'll come back in about 8 minutes and we are going to put this all together. Okay, so this pasta is ready. This sauce looks amazing and it smells wonderful. Now I've already put my pasta on a plate, so all I need to do is top it with some of this delicious sauce. And we are going to then add a nice little touch, if you have it, is some fresh basil. And I've chopped up a little basil, and if you don't have basil fresh, you could use a little bit of dried basil or just leave it off. Isn't that beautiful? And then what I suggest is that you serve it with a big, beautiful salad. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Cooking with Resolve Health and Fitness.